Have you ever poured your heart and soul into someone, given them all your love, affection, and care, only to feel like it wasn't appreciated? Like you were being taken for granted? It's a painful feeling, and it's something many of us have experienced. It often leads us to a tough but important question. Is it possible to love someone too much? Today, we're going to explore this idea, not as a rule to live by, but as a lens to understand human psychology and build healthier, more balanced relationships. The core idea we're discussing is that people often underestimate things that come for free or too easily. Think about it in other areas of life. If you were given a free luxury car, you'd be thrilled. But would you care for it with the same meticulous attention as if you had saved for 10 years to buy it? Maybe not. There's a psychological principle at play here called perceived value. When something requires effort, sacrifice, or investment, our minds automatically assign it a higher value. When it comes to love and affection, the same principle can unfortunately apply. When you constantly shower someone with attention, solve all their problems, and are always available at a moment's notice, your love might start to feel expected. It becomes the new normal. It's not that your love is worthless. Far from it. It's that the perception of its value can diminish. The person on the receiving end might unintentionally stop seeing your affection as a beautiful gift and start seeing it as a baseline, a given. They might forget the effort and emotion that goes into every kind gesture, every supportive word. This isn't to say people are inherently ungrateful. It's more about human nature. We adapt. When something is consistently abundant, we lose our sense of its scarcity and, sometimes, its specialness. Imagine a world where diamonds were as common as pebbles. Would they still be a symbol of enduring love? Probably not. Your love, care, and attention are your personal diamonds. They are precious and rare because they come from you. If you give them away too freely, without any sense of reciprocity or appreciation, you risk them being treated like common stones. So, what does this mean in practice? It definitely doesn't mean you should become cold, distant, or start playing games. That's not the path to a healthy relationship. True connection is built on authenticity and warmth. Instead, it's about finding a balance. It's about maintaining your own sense of self, your own life, your own passions, outside of the relationship. When you have a full and vibrant life of your own, your time and attention naturally become more valuable. Not because you're manufacturing scarcity, but because they genuinely are. Think of it as having your own garden to tend to. Your relationship is a beautiful part of that garden, but it's not the entire garden. You also have your career, your hobbies, your friendships, your personal growth. When you nurture all these areas, you become a more whole, interesting, and self-sufficient person. You bring more to the relationship because you are more. Your partner doesn't just get your love. They get to share in the life of a fascinating individual who has their own world. This naturally creates a healthier dynamic where your affection is an amazing addition to their life, not the entire foundation it rests upon. It's also crucial to understand the difference between giving and overgiving. Giving is an act of love, done freely. Overgiving often comes from a place of fear. Fear of losing the person. Fear of not being enough. When you overgive, you might neglect your own needs, your own boundaries. You might say yes when you mean no. You might cancel your plans repeatedly to accommodate theirs. This isn't sustainable. It leads to resentment and burnout. Setting healthy boundaries is not about pushing people away. It's about teaching them how to treat you. It's saying, I love you dearly, and I also love myself. My needs, my time, and my energy matter too. When you respect yourself enough to set those boundaries, others are more likely to respect you as well. It shows that your love isn't a desperate plea for validation, but a conscious choice from a person of high self-worth. Let's talk about reciprocity. A healthy relationship is a two-way street. It's a dance where both partners lead and follow. If you find you are always the one giving, planning, and initiating, it might be time for a gentle pause. Step back a little, not as a punishment, but as an observation. Create a little space to see if the other person steps forward to fill it. Their response will tell you a lot. Do they notice your absence? Do they start putting in the effort? A partner who truly values you will meet you halfway. They will want to contribute to the relationship just as much as you do. This isn't about keeping score, it's about energy. A relationship should feel like it energizes you more than it drains you. If you constantly feel depleted, it's a sign that the balance is off. You're pouring from your cup, but it's not being refilled. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing your well-being, taking time for yourself, and ensuring your own needs are met is not selfish. It is essential for the long-term health of any relationship you're in. Sometimes people who overgive learned this pattern in childhood. Perhaps they felt they had to earn love by being extra helpful or accommodating. If this resonates with you, it's worth exploring that with kindness and self-compassion. Recognizing the pattern is the first step to changing it. You are worthy of love just for being you, not for what you can do for others. So, the takeaway here is not to love less, but to love smarter. Love with an open heart, but also with wisdom and self-respect. Express your affection, but don't let it become a one-sided flood. Maintain your identity, your hobbies, and your friendships. Set healthy boundaries. Pay attention to the balance of giving and receiving. Create space for the other person to show up for you. Your love is a treasure. Don't offer it at a discount. Let its value be seen, felt, and cherished. When you value your own love, affection, and care, you teach others to do the same. This is the foundation for a relationship that is not just loving, but also respectful, balanced, and built to last. It's about creating a connection where both people feel seen, valued, and appreciated for everything they bring to the table. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more conversations like this. It really helps us grow. Take care of yourselves and remember to value the incredible love you have to give. See you in the next one.